All right, so we see that opposite angles are supplementary when you have an inscribed quadrilateral. Brian asked the question, are A and D also supplementary? They are not. They're not necessarily congruent either. But I mean, they could be, but not in this case. We had been talking about quadrilaterals before, specifically parallelograms. Consecutive angles are supplementary in parallelograms, but this is not a parallelogram necessarily. Let's look at number one. Looking at number one, I have the measured angle M. What's its opposite angle, friend? K. All right. How are we going to figure out the measured angle K?
45 or 180 minus 45.
Yeah, 180 minus 45 is 135 degrees. Again, they are opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral, so they are supplementary. All right. 92 is angle L. What's its opposite angle? J. So how do we figure out angle J? Same. 180 minus 92 is 88 degrees. Beautiful. All right, looking at number 2, I have this angle Q right here is 93 degrees. What's its opposite angle? S. Okay, so how do we figure out angle S? 180 minus 93 is 87. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, that was the easy one. But I don't have any more information inside my quadrilateral here. Vic, what do you got?
There's like arcs.
Oh, there's arcs. We do have arc measures. So going from arc SP and arc PQ, what is that total arc there? 216 degrees. So 90 plus 126 is my 216. And if you'll notice, that happens to match up with this inscribed angle R here. So I have nice little inscribed angle R. If the arc is 216, what's the measure of angle R?
108.
How'd you get 108?
Divided by 2.
Divided by 2. 216 divided by 2 is 108 degrees. So measure of angle R is 108. And now I can use that to figure out P. How do we do that? Subtract from 180. Good, that was succinct. 180 minus 108 is 72 degrees. Very good.
Excuse the interruption. At this time, please release the tennis and golf players that will be competing today. Thank you.
Good luck, y'all. All right. Again, on number 3, I don't have a ton of information inside the quadrilateral. So what am I going to need to use here? Arcs. We've got some arc measures. So I have arc AB and arc BC. What's the total of those two arcs? 100 even. And that's going to help me, why? D would equal 50. Angle D is 50. We have an inscribed angle right here. Angle D is 50 degrees, half of its intercepted arc. All right, angle D is 50. That helps me get what?
Angle B.
Angle B, sure. Its opposite angle would be 130. 180 minus 50 is 130 degrees. All right, we can find... Can we find A? We can find angle A. How do we find angle A? Which arc? BCD. Good. Major arc BCD corresponds with angle A, which is Angle BAD right there corresponds with that whole orange arc. How big is that whole orange arc? 208, very good. 208 degrees for the entire orange arc. And so what's the measure of angle A?
104.
And that is half that arc, so 208 divided by 2. All right, so angle A is 104. And then, and how'd you get 76?
You take 108 or 180 minus 104.
Good, 180 minus 104 is 76 degrees. All right. We're going to do 5, 6, and 8, and then we're done. Let's look at number 5. We have information about angle T and angle V. What equation can we write?
133 plus 62 minus 5x equals 180.
Good. 133 plus the 62 minus 5x equals 180 degrees. They are opposite angles. They are supplementary. Do we need to solve, or are you good to go? Yes. That would be the, one more step here. Yeah, absolutely. Number 6. I have angle L. They've given me that 15x minus 23. What would be nice to know?
What your angle N would be?
It'd sure be nice to know what angle N is.
You would want to find
Arc OLM. Arc OLM. That major arc OLM is how big? 226 degrees. 91 plus 135, which means N is? 113. Yes, 113.
So it'd be 113 plus 15x minus 23 equals 180.
Good. These two angles are supplementary, so we can add them together. 113 plus 15x minus 23 equals 180. And do. All right, last one, number 8. All right, number 8, they've given us the measure of angle W is 5x plus 1. And the measure of angle Y is 13x minus 37. What do we need to do with those two angle measures? Add them up and they equal 180. So easy. 5x plus 1 plus 13x minus 37 equals 180 degrees. Pretty easy. Do you have any questions for me? When is your test? Thursday. What do you do when you finish your homework today?
Review.
Start the review. Very good. Yeah.